Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Myself Dr. Deenadayalan, Assistant Professor, Department of Pharmacy Practice, School of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Vistas. So in this video we are going to discuss about AdHOC data sources in pharmacoepidemiology. So first let me explain in simple terms. So what is AdHOC data? So these are the data when necessary or needed. It has been created or done for a particular purpose. So generally it signifies a solution designed for a specific problem or task. These data sources are available for pharmacoepidemiological studies as AdHOC data sources are those that are collected during the post-marketing surveillance studies. AdHOC data are something which is concerned with one specific purpose like providing data regarding drug safety in long-term use, or which concerns about the drug aspects in a larger population, which is seen in post-marketing studies in compared to pre-marketing studies. Of course, there are some limitations of these post-marketing studies, like size of the patient population studied in that period, narrow population, like not providing for special groups like elderly, children, women, and pregnancy times and comorbid conditions. And the indications which are studied in are very narrow, which are evaluated during these studies, and short duration of time, which is not reflective in chronic use of drugs. So there are some objectives of this post-marketing surveillance studies include rare adverse effects, studying the rare adverse effects, adverse events in patients different from study subjects, like long-term effects, and to evaluate the effectiveness of drug from original indications and other beneficial effects of some drugs. So there are different data sources which are available for AdHOC data. The first one is spontaneous adverse event reporting, and the second one is global drug surveillance, which is a program which has been initiated by WHO for international drug monitoring. And then case control surveillance, prescription event monitoring, automated databases, and some others. So spontaneous reporting. What is spontaneous reports means? Those reports from healthcare professionals or consumers received by FDA via either a voluntary or mandatory route, in order to ensure that safety and effective pharmaceuticals are available. The FDA relies on both the recognition and voluntary reporting of serious adverse events by healthcare providers and their patients, and also the mandatory reporting of adverse events by manufacturers as required by law and regulations. Also, this spontaneous reporting is very much useful in hypothesis generation, with need to explore possible explanations for a new adverse events in question. So when we are expecting or suspecting an adverse event because of this drug means, we can produce a hypothesis to prove this concept. And also, in order to ensure that safe and effective pharmaceuticals are available, the FDA relies on both recognition and valid. So most injuries and deaths associated with the use of medical products result from their known side effects, some unavoidable but others able to prevented or minimized by careful product choice and use. So it is estimated that more than half the side effects of pharmaceuticals are avoidable. Other sources of preventable adverse events are medication errors, which may occur when the product is administered incorrectly, or when the wrong drug or dose is administered. And injury from product quality problems is of interest to the FDA, which has regulatory responsibility for oversight of product quality control and quality assurance during the manufacturing and distribution process. And so some individual spontaneous reports of ADRs, medication errors, and product quality problems sent to the FDA directly or indirectly combined with the data from formal clinical studies and from medical and scientific literatures. All those comprises that primary data source upon the post-marketing surveillance depends. So the final category of potential risk, like those risks most amenable to identification by an effective voluntary reporting system, involves the remaining uncertainties about your product. So these uncertainties include unexpected or rare adverse events, long-term effects, unstudied users or unstudied populations, unanticipated medication errors due to name confusion or packaging format, and product quality defects during the manufacturing process. So, and FDA also employs data mining techniques like identify signal. Signal is nothing but the communication to about the ADR, which is previously unrecognized and unidentified serious adverse events. So, after confirmation of the signals, FDA can initiate various regulatory actions like boxed warning in a leaflet, drug leaflet, and then distribution of drug name or packaging charge changes, dear healthcare professional letter, withdrawal of medical product from the market based on the seriousness of these problems. So this is an example of about those boxed warning example. This Prozac is a drug which has been obtained in FDA about some side effects, and then after it got boxed warning. So for example, a signal identified via spontaneous reporting confirmed by a formal pharmacoepidemiological study. The background of the study is to that drug phenylpropanolamine ingredient used in OTC and prescription cough and cold medications as a decongestant, and also in OTC weight loss products. So in 1984, FDA received reports, which means a signal like hemorrhagic stroke, which means bleeding into brain or into tissue surrounding brain, in association with this drug phenylpropanolamine. In addition, there were published reports in literature. So the question is the use of phenylpropanolamine containing products associated with hemorrhagic stroke? So an approach to confirm the signal, an AdHOC case control study was conducted. So the results were the study demonstrated a statistically significant increased risk of hemorrhagic stroke among both appetite suppressant users and first-time users of PPA as cold or cough remedies. The outcome of the study was FDA advisory committee meeting discussed the case control study and recommended that phenylpropanolamine as considered not safe for OTC use, and after that FDA then took steps remove to that drug from all drug products and requested all drug companies to discontinue or reformulate PPA containing products. So this formal epidemiological study is usually needed to confirm a signal identified through spontaneous reports. In spite of these limitations like underreporting, incomplete reports, etc., spontaneous reports of adverse events provide an important cornerstone for pharmacovigilance in the US. So there is an AdHOC scheme followed in US for healthcare professionals to report those ADR. So all about this video. So in the next video we will be discussing about other sources of AdHOC data. Thank you.